Okay, 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 okay. I don't know if you can see my screen. I will present my screen now. All right, can you see this very screen? If you can see the screen, let me know under the comment section or you can unmute yourself and confirm. If you can see what's on my screen, let me know.
Yes, I can see, sir.
Okay, awesome. All right, so what can you see? What's on the screen?
Welcome.
Okay, okay, okay.
Welcome.
All right. All right, so I sincerely want to welcome you all to this very training. The training is centered on how to grow your business, most especially with the digital space. So whatever it is that you'll be learning might be applicable to whatever it is you do offline, but then we are more concerned with the digital space. We are more concerned with the digital space. So okay, okay. Confirmation of you can see my screen. So once again, you're welcome to this training. I'll be starting right away. The title of or the theme of the training is actually grow your business. Growing your business online, growing your business using digital space. So many of you are into one or two business already. Many of you are into one or two businesses already. This training is going to help you on how you can maximize this space, on how you can use it, utilize it, and make the best out of it. In as much as the it is called social media, it's not just where the only let me say the social aspect is what is being considered. The business angle also is considered. So in as much as you are creating an account to just maybe get to connect with people to discuss about things, to create awareness about things, people are also cashing out from this. These same big companies are also cashing out from the data or the users on their platforms. Take for instance, YouTube pays people because they are showing adverts to their members. So people run adverts, they get to pay YouTube. Then YouTube in turn pay their users or their account, let me say their creators because they have access to a large community. The same way with Facebook and any other platform that pays. So in order to make proper use of this, you need to understand most of these tools. They don't just work or they don't just give you the best from their own angle. You need to understand how they work. Then you work with what is available. You more of maximize what is available to your own advantage. I don't know if we are following. I don't know if you are following.
Yes, we are following, sir.
All right. So now this course is actually for anyone that has a business already that wants to maximize the space. It is still for someone who is already maximizing the space but want to get to learn more. It is also for someone who intends to go into a business and would want to maximize a space. So we have three sets of persons already, and it is also for someone who may want to do the same I do. For instance, there are people that will have their business in place and there are people that will want to manage these businesses for people. So in order to manage someone's business, managing is more like maintaining a reputation. So if you want to manage someone's business, you must understand how that very platform works. So you don't just wake up one day and you decide to Google, how can I post? After you have been given the position. So you need to understand how all this works before time so that once it comes, you do it perfectly, neatly, and you are being awarded or rewarded for your job. So if you intend to manage businesses for people, or you intend to grow business for people, or you intend to just you just want to learn, I think this also is for you. This is also for you. Okay, you can't hear me clearly. What's the problem? Please, can anyone confirm that? Can you hear me clearly? Am I audible enough? Or do I need to shout?
No, you're audible enough, sir.
Okay, okay, please you can increase your volume, or if you need to use an earpiece, you can make use of an earpiece so that you give me away. Because someone just confirmed I'm audible enough. All right, so that is that. Very audible. All right, someone just confirmed it. Okay, that's right. Then I'm good to go. I'm good to go. All right, so that is that. Then let's consider the course outline. Let's consider the course outline for this training. We have so much to do. We have so much to do, but by God's grace, we are going to do our best to see to how we can cover everything intensively. Intensively in the sense that it's going to be in line with what you do. You could recall we did a consultation, and in that consultation, I was able to get to know one or two about your businesses and how this training can be applicable to your businesses. So this training is structured toward what you do, toward what I gathered, the data, the information that I gathered from those persons that actually opting for the uh okay, she can hear me now. All of you that are opting for the consultation, this is actually to aid what you were doing. So please permit me to get started with the course outline. The number one topic or area of concentration is going to be on solving a problem. It's going to be on solving a problem. Now you need to believe, or you need to understand with me that there is no product out there that is buyable or sellable that doesn't solve a problem. So for every please, who is that? Please, can you mute yourself? Please. If you're just joining, please mute yourself so that we are recording actually. All right. So for every product to be sellable or every services to be patronizable, it has to solve a problem. That's the quality of a good product. Whatever it is, so far it solves someone's problem, that very product is sellable. People will be interested. We're going to go deeper into it more, but this is just more of introducing what this the course outline actually. So now the next thing is what an irresistible offer. We'll get to understand we'll get to understand what an irresistible offer is so that we can apply this same principle of irresistibility in our offer into our offer so that we can get our desired KPI. KPI in the sense that keep performing is it interest? Yeah, I think it's interest. Keep performing interest. Yeah, I think or insight. You can use insight or interest, whatever it is. It's just more of your expectation from something. So we'll get to understand an irresistible offer, and we also get to understand effective strategy, how to develop effective marketing strategy so that it brings results. It gives us results. The truth is, whatever it is you want to do, it is just more of a plan. It is just more of what you wish until there is an effective strategy or a map out road plan. There is no way you are going to see any driving force. So until you know what you want, you know how to go about it and when to go about it, you are good to go. But if all of this cannot be covered, you are away far from the reality. That is that effective strategy. We need to understand how to create effective strategy that aligns with our businesses. Then the next thing has to do with brand visibility. Brand visibility. In terms of visibility, the truth of the matter is you alone cannot be the only one that knows your business. People need to know you. People need to know you. People need to know you. So you can't be the only one that knows about your business, be the only one that patronizes your business. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So you need to be known. You need to be visible. We are going to be dealing about visibility, brand visibility, and we are going to be touching around how to get position in front of your audience, like how to create your social media accounts professionally and how to set them up, optimize them off of visibility. And we are going to be concentrating on Facebook page, Instagram business page, Google My Business profile, then brand website. For the website, we may not consider it yet, we may not consider brand website yet because it may complicate things. But then I am definitely going to make the course available for anyone that have plans into going out to design simple website. I hope that's clear enough.
Yes,
Is,
sir.
is that okay? It's clear enough, right? All right. Let me. Some persons are trying to join. Let me admit them. All right. Okay. So that's that for brand visibility. The next thing here is content creation. Content creation. Like I will always say, content is anything consumable. Anything consumable is content. So if you are into writing, that's a content. If you're into videos, that's a content. If you're into images like graphics or photos, these are content. So far it is consumable. So far people, your audiences are able to consume them, that makes it a valid content. And the truth of the matter is, content is what connects you more with your audience. How do they get to see you? You either write, or you either use a voice note, or a video presentation, or an image, which could be graphics or photos. So the content is more of a channel of communication between you and your audience. So you need to know how to create this content. You need to know how to create them so that it resonates well with your audiences. Now, some persons have this idea of what they want to do, but because they don't know how to present it, they end up not getting what they want. For instance, like when we were on the consultation, some persons made reference to the fact that, yeah, some persons made reference to the fact that they would want to be teaching people, they want to go into this form of training where they could train people, teach people courses like this. But then, what if you don't have an idea on how to go about this live presentation the way I'm doing? Like I'm using Google Meet, I'm using Canva to, I created this template with Canva. I'm using Google Meet to do the live presentation. I am also recording it with what's it called? This OBS studio. You can see this OBS studio. I'm using it to record my presentation so that you can get access to the video later. That's because I have an idea of how to go about this. I know about the tools, I know how to use the softwares, I know how to present, and how to come up, craft a pattern to which my training needs to go. And when I started with introduction, I started with telling you about the course, and I started with outlining all the course content so that you get to know what you are going to be expecting at the end of this training. And also I am a bit explaining most of this content. So these are let me say strategies. So these are content that I'm creating. So you may just even pay attention to how the progression of the training or whatever, you know that yes, you are learning how to go about learning this format. So you need to understand content creation so that you can get that goal. you can get into that very desired level. Now, this course is centered towards business, small business owners. So we are going to be very simple and straight to the point so that you don't get stuck while trying to learn or while trying to comprehend most of these things. So forgive me that I'm using my laptop. I just had to use my laptop so that you cannot get to see the view of whatever it is I'm doing. But then I will still be guiding you. Whatever I'm doing, you can still use your smartphone. Whatever I'm going to teach you here, you are likely going to be able to use your smartphone. So I'll be guiding you on that too with my smartphone so that you can get an idea of how all this is being done. Is that clear enough?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, thank you. So the next thing here is advertising. Advertising. The truth of the matter is you can have the best product in this life. You can have what it takes to solve all the problem in this life. But if you don't show your product in front of anybody, nobody is going to patronize you. Nobody is going to discern the fact that you have a product at home. Nobody is going to run to you because they don't know you. So in as much as visibility is in place, advertising is also in place. Now there is how you can just upload a photo of your product without any tag, without anything on it. Yeah, that's still advertising. That's still advertising. But until you channel it into telling people that this is what you do, or letting people know that this is what you do, that's advertising already. And advertising, or make mention of advertising, it could be organic or paid. It could be organic advertising or paid advertising. Organic in the sense that you are not paying for it. So when we made mention of organic, you are not paying for it. That's what organic means. Organic and paid advertising. So the opposite of organic is paid. The opposite of organic is paid. Organic and paid. All right, so that's that. Organic and paid. I'm sorry, coming just a few minutes. Oh, trying to do something, it's not working. Okay, no problem. Uh, all right, so that's that. Organic and paid advert. Okay, so for paid adverts, we are going to learn how to run uh, adverts that are paid for. Now, whatever it is that is free is not always good, or it's not always better, or it doesn't always come, it doesn't always give you what you want. But once you pay for a product, or you pay for a service, or you pay for something, you'll be given maximum priority. For instance, if you make a post on your Facebook wall, there's that tendency that only few persons will react to it. But the very moment you pay for a particular, like that very post, you made a payment and ask Facebook to show it to more people. They are going to prioritize it more because they are making money from you. So as you are paying them, they are taking it to a large number of audience. That's what the paid means comes in. So we are going to be leveraging on uh, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, influencer ads, Facebook groups ad, WhatsApp TV ads, audience leveraging strategies, then RT lead generation strategy. That's a strategy I use in generating leads, though it's not paid, but it's still part of organic ad. The audience leveraging strategy is still part of organic ad. But the Facebook groups ad, the influencer ad, the Instagram and Facebook are all paid for. They are all paid for. They are not free. They are not free. So that is what we are going to be learning under the advertising. Then the last one, which is retargeting and upselling. Now, this is where most business owners fail it, because a customer pays for a product today does not mean the customer will not buy another product tomorrow. And it depends on how you present your product to them. Take for instance, let's use this very training for an instance. The training was more of a free presentation. The first thing I did was I promised free presentation, of which I did. Can you confirm that? Did I deliver what I promised? Yeah, someone should help me confirm that, please, before proceed. Did I deliver what I promised?
Yes, yes.
You did, sir.
Okay, so I promised a free presentation on how you can scale your business in 2020, of which I took about 1 2 days to do a presentation on it. But then this requires learning, it requires practical, it requires going into learning some certain skills and services. And that was why we made reference to, or we made room for this training to come live to get to learn it. Now, the first thing I did was what? I used a lead magnet. Come and understand how to scale your business in 2023. Then I did a free presentation. You never paid for it. Now, the moment you came and understood that yes, you need this, this is of great value to you, you opted in for what? A consultation section. Now you paid for the consultation section. I decided to give you access to this training. So whoever gets access to the consultation section gets access to this training. After the creation of the training, you can still get access to the videos too. That gives you an advantage angle. And the last aspect of the funnel is my Facebook ads, or let me say my lifetime support group. Some of you here are in that group already. Can you confirm that? How many of you are in the support group already? My lifetime support group.
I'm there, sir.
Okay. You've been there for how long now?
I've been there for about, let me say, 1.5 year.
Whoa,
I've been there 6 months.
whoa. Can you see? Now,
I'm
though,
not there. Oh.
okay, good. So I'm going to present you an offer tonight. I am teaching. Hope you are grabbing.
An irresistible offer, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So the truth is, most persons, they know what they want, but if you are not able to present it to them, they may not be able to get access to it. So it is your duty to present your product in a way that it becomes appealing and it interests people. It triggers people into taking action. That's one thing. Then another thing is your ability to sell. Your ability to sell is what matters. And earlier when we started, I made mention of what? Solving a problem. We are in this training together because we want to get that very issue of visibility tackled. And the truth of the matter is, people will tell you that they are gurus, but this thing is not about gurus. Social media evolves every day. There are a lot of changes every day. If you don't get acquainted with the changes, you'll be left behind. So you need to get to learn the changes, and you also need to be carried along. you need to be carried along. Now let me tell you something about that Facebook, that's lifetime support group. We started that group on the 5th of November 2020. We are in 2023. So some persons have been in that group since 2020. The first offer I gave for people to access that group, yeah, okay, I will add it to the lifetime support group. It's a paid group actually. It's a paid group and it's expensive. So you can chat me up for that. I'll give you a discount for being part of this training. I don't want to make money from you only. I want to make sure you get to learn and you profit from whatever it is that you paid for. If you're interested in lifetime support group, just feel free to chat me on WhatsApp. I will discount you crazily if you are part of this training. The current price is 10K to get access, but I'm going to do something crazy as usual. So you can chat me on WhatsApp for that. That's not a big deal. So back to how that WhatsApp group came to be. It was on the 5th of November 2020. After teaching some persons, I gave them offer to join my lifetime support group. It was not lifetime at first. It was more of an advanced class so that I can get to teach them, carry them, and assist them. I gave the offer for 1K. Most persons joined, some persons did not join. Later, it turned to 2,000, from 2,000 to 5,000, from 5,000 to 7,000, from 7,000 to 10,000, and it's getting closer to 15,000 already. Now, this is a lifetime support group where you learn, you get assisted, you learn. If there's any issue, you drop it on the group and you get to be carried along. Are we following?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
Now, what brought about that lifetime support group? I realized that as a person, I find it very difficult to sell to people. I find it very difficult to sell to people. Why? Some of you must have heard about All Found. You must have heard me or seen me post about All Found. All Found is actually a selfless organization, an organization that is aimed at affecting life. So that is just me in a brand. Everything about All Found is just about me. So if you open any shop today in my name that Edwin, this is your shop, manage it, I will give everything out in credit. Great. This guy is from Ghana that he paid 2K when he saw it. That's great. Okay, I think that was when I gave a discount, a crazy offer then. That's great. Well done. That's over 1 and something years ago, like he said. So that is that. Now I realized that I find it very difficult to sell to people. So I decided to work on my weakness. So what I did was to give people an offer that will keep them with me, so that I will print my name, I will print what I do in them, so that if they go out and anybody made mention of Facebook ad, they will know that it is Edwin that has been helping me all this while. That's his strategy. We have started the class already. Oh. Are we following?
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
are we getting anything from the explanations?
Yes.
Yes.
So now I've discussed about strategy. I've discussed about my inability to sell, why I came up with that group to keep people within me, within my circle. And I've been getting people from advertising from different means. So, as a business owner, you need to structure your business in a way that you will get whatever it is that you want. Still on the retargeting and upselling, I started first with a presentation. I gave an offer of which some of you paid, a consultation offer. We also came for this training. Some persons are not in this training. Some persons are not here. So I am definitely going to be like those persons that did not pay. I'm definitely going to be discussing with them. I'm going to be sending them messages to get access to this video because they need it. And sincerely, they need this video. So in as much as I am making money, I am ensuring that you are getting value for the money you're paying for. If possible that I can survive without money, sincerely, all my courses would have been free. But then I am using NEPA light, I'm using data, I'm using a laptop of which money made provisions for this. That's why if not, I would have made everything free. That's just one thing about me. But then this very goal, we need to get this money to get it done. Hence, I make demands for payments most of the times. Same thing with your business. You are not doing a charity organization like I am doing. You would definitely want people to pay you for your services. But then getting in front of the right audience will contribute to the sales you make. I hope you got that.
Yes.
All right, okay. So on the retargeting, retargeting is more like going to people you have targeted. So if you have targeted people before, maybe for instance, you you did you made a post, you made a post on your Facebook wall and some persons reacted. And after reacting, maybe the post was about a tip or it was about an offer or a trick or a hint on how to go about something, on how to do something, on how to solve a particular problem, and they find it valuable. You can decide to retarget them with another offer. Maybe the retargeting now could be for a training or whatever it is. But the first one was to create an awareness because they need to first believe you before they can entrust you with their money. And that was why I came up with that presentation. If not, I would have made this paid straight. But then, for those of you that are just getting to meet me for the first time, how do you get to know that I can do this? Why? Because the space has been saturated that the most persons that came before us, they have messed a whole stuff that you can't trust anybody on this space. Trusting people has become very difficult. So people need to come up with offers, most of the times free training before they can get you convinced and they give you the real offer. That's funneling. So now if I decide to come back to you with another offer, I am upselling a product to you. I'm upselling a product to you, just like I made mention of that lifetime support group. I'm upselling my lifetime support group. So if for instance, as a lady, you are into clothing business, you sell clothes, or let me say female shirts, you are selling female shirts, you know that yes, those persons buying this product, this very one may not come back to buy it at an instant. What do you do? Is there any other way you can still present another product to them that they can buy? How about laundry beads? Will they be interested in buying a laundry beads so that they can wash that particular product you sold to them? How about if the clothes will demand some special way of hanging, just like some persons there's this product they get, there are these different products they get, and before you know, you see people coming with different versions of them. Now you can decide to like upsell this very product to that particular client of yours. So if maybe you made purchase of a car from me today, I should be able to upsell a tire to you tomorrow. I should be able to have maybe I should be able to have a filling station or a fueling station that will sell fuel to you. So if I sold a car to you and I'm able to upsell a fuel to you, it means I am upselling. So I am banking on the trust, on the established trust. I am banking on the established trust. So for you to have made payment at the first instance, you will likely be able to pay again. Is anyone following?
Yes.
Yes,
Is
sir.
yeah, is there any question? Any question? Any question? Any question?
Yes, sir. I have a question.
Okay, you can go on with the question, ma.
Okay. You talked about reselling or retargeting your maybe your audience that you've already built over time.
Okay.
So how do you build that your audience? How like you've not even started? How do you start to build in the first
Okay.
place?
Okay. Remember, this is more like the last topic on our course outline. So I am not just starting from here. You get? I started from where what? Solving a problem, irresistible offer,
Yes.
effective
Yes,
strategy,
sir.
brand visibility, content creation, and advertising. And I made mention of you cannot be the only one that have access to your product. And that was where brand visibility, then content creation, advertising comes into play. You must be visible. People must get to know you. People must get to know you by all means. Then in advertising, okay, one thing about content is your content are meant for your audience. They are not meant for you. So you cannot develop or create your content and be the one to consume them. How can you be maybe a motivational speaker and you end up consuming the motivations? It's more like there's no end user to it. So there's nobody to attest to the fact that your motivations are factual or they are real. So you create content and you be the one to consume them. You can definitely give yourself credit for it. You can definitely give yourself 100% review. But once people get to know about your product, they can testify that this is what your product is about. So while creating content, you should have it in mind that you are not creating it for yourself. You're rather creating it for your audience. So you should put yourself in your audience's shoe so that you create what resonates with them. I hope you are getting it.
Yes, sir.
So while creating the content, it is either you go to them or they come to you. But in all, you must be visible. For instance, there is what we call search engine optimization. If search engine optimization is more like when you are searchable on these search engines, like Google, you type Google, let's do something. Let me go to my let me type Momo money. Hello, please, can you mute? Please mute. Okay, I just typed Momo money. Let me click on video. Let's see. These are different videos about Momo money. If you take a look at my screen, you discover that this one is showing at the top of the page while this one is following it. It means this very one here ranks more for this keyword, Momo money Nigeria. So while I searched, this one ranks first. So this optimization is done in such a way that you are ranked. Once they use a particular keyword, your name pops up. For instance, let's go to Facebook. Let me show you something on Facebook. Oh, I may need to log in. Okay, we are in. All right, so let me go to shop from Aba. Let's see something. Okay, this is shop from Aba. let me type Facebook ads here. Let's see. So if I'm looking for someone who run Facebook ads and I type Facebook ads, let's see what comes up. So the content, the search engine is searching, or Facebook algorithm is searching around content about Facebook ads. Can you see what's showing up? Can you people see what's up? Are these now my content? This September 5th, 2022. This is November 27, 2022. Let's go down. This is my picture. I think this was in 2020. Okay, yeah. Can you see? This February 12, 2022. Look at this one, February 8, 2022. So now, this is how people search for content, and it happens that your content doesn't pop up most of the times. So Facebook, or let me say that very algorithm or that very search engine, happens not to have an idea of what you do. The algorithm doesn't know what you do. So once they search, you are likely not to be ranked. So for instance, let me female clothes. Female clothes. This is female clothes. Can you see? So maybe I decide to visit. Please, are we following?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm carrying everyone along, please. All right. So if happens that I search for female clothes, you can see that these are the female clothes popping up. These are the female clothes showing up. So if I happen to see anyone I'm interested in, I can just chat the person and place order. So you need to be known, you need to be ranked. That's what you made mention of is all about. So I hope that is clear, Mrs. Daniela. Hello, I hope I've answered your question, please.
Yes.
All right. Any other question, please? Any other question? Any other question?
No,
Okay.
sir. Let's continue.
All right. Okay, let's proceed. Let's proceed. So now, I think on our list, we are to start with what solving a problem is, of which it's obvious that we all know what solving a problem is. But the truth of the matter is, nobody knows that you have the solution to their product or to their problem until you come up with it. And the truth of the matter is, the space is so competitive that there are thousands of people doing the same thing that you are doing. So in creating a product or a solution to a particular problem, you need to have it in mind that you are going to be competing directly with people or indirectly. Take for instance, while I was coming back to my base this morning, I, I we got to this very fuel station or filling station that we saw. The queue I saw, I was like, Jesus, cars were more than 30 or so at around 5 a.m. waiting for them to open up so that they could make purchase. Now the reason is that particular station sells at the rate of 185 naira. That's what they sells. Their pump price is 185 naira. They have never increased since. So other people around them, their pump price, I think 300, 310. So you can now try to align this now and see the difference, the gap between the 300 and the 185. People will be more interested in 185. Why? Both are directly solving a problem, but indirectly, the problem, the very problem that they are solving, they have this way, this unique way of presenting it differently. Is anyone following? Is anyone getting it?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
now, I made a statement, or I made a post on my lifetime support group last week, and I told them that there is this issue with people creating or teaching online. Now, a course creator will want to teach with the mindset that whoever gets access to this video is his or her audience. The person is not taking into consideration who the person is or what the person does. He's just interested in this is going to solve a particular problem. Take for instance Facebook ads. I am teaching Facebook ads. If I decide to create a Facebook ad, I can decide to create it for the general public. Like the course is for everyone. I am not going to be narrowing it to a particular niche. But then I realized and I told them that I am going to be doing an offer, a crazy offer. I'm going to be starting it very soon. Instead of teaching Facebook ads on a general level, I will narrow it to your own level. So if you are coming to learn Facebook ad, I will teach you based on what you do. So that if you want to advance, you should first apply it to what you do before you can advance. Take for instance, some of you are into perfume. You may not want to go into conversion ad because you'll be needing a sales page. So why bombarding you with creating a sales page? Maybe you are just starting up, your capital is not even up to getting a domain. Why should I stress you into getting a domain and a website to design a sales page? It's going to cause more harm than good. So I told them I'm going to be creating an offer where I will take one person per day. I will teach you everything about Facebook ads in line with your business. One on one, on like we'll go live together, one on one, live. I will teach you 1 to 2 hours, everything should be done. And you should run your ad that day while I still add you to the support group. So that it's not just about throwing courses and you are not digesting, throwing courses and you're not getting it. And I told them I may charge 10 to 20K for that offer. That's a problem I'm solving. I hope that's making sense.
Yes, sir.
Let's be sincere with ourselves. If you are being presented with such an offer, won't you want to jump into it?
I will.
I would love.
That's because it's meeting you directly. It's meeting you directly. So yes, thank you, ma'am. Making sense. Yeah, I'm actually making sense. Thank you for that. Yeah, so that's just the truth. So, in as much as you are solving a problem, you should understand that there are people out there that may want to solve it better than you are doing. So that will make it competitive. It is not just about knowing a problem, having a solution for it, but how unique you are, how distinctive you present yourself, and how you are able to. For instance, I don't just teach people and leave them. I teach people, I keep them to support them. Anytime they come, I assist them. That makes me different from other instructors. Some persons can give you courses to go and take, to go and teach, to go and learn and digest on your own and leave you. If there's any problem or any question, they will not attend to you. But I decided to do my own differently, and it has been helpful to people and helpful to myself. I get myself printed in their mindset every day. If anyone needs any services relating to what I do, they mention my name pops up. I no longer advertise for what I do. People tell people about me. So they come to me almost every day. This is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. Because what? I first came up with solving that particular problem of not just Facebook ads, but support and assistance. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, if you're not following, let me know. We are here for ourselves. Please, if you're not following, let me know. Okay. Any question? Any question? Any question? I'm not preaching, sir. Don't tell me preach on. I'm not preaching, no. Don't tell me preach on. Thank you, sir. Okay. Okay. Let me see the time. We have spent, wow, 51 minutes. I hope if we are to end the class for today, we have done something, we have done justice to something, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So we'll start fully tomorrow. Okay, yeah, sorry ma. Don't worry, we'll go off now. We'll go off now. Let me just stop the recording and let me stop the recording now.